How are you?
I'm pretty good, and you, man?
I'm very well. I can hear you.
Oh, how old are you, man?
I'm 29.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
You look so young.
No.
So, where are you from?
I'm from South Africa.
Hmm.
You, you
And what
from
are
you
the...
from you from Brazil, right?
Yes, I'm from Brazil. Do you know Brazil?
Okay. Um, I have a friend in South Africa who's dating somebody from Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
Never been, but understanding information. Rio de Janeiro. It's one of the actual main sculptures that represents the whole of Brazil. So I've got a little bit of insight and information about it, but never been.
Really? Oh, why your friend decided to have a date with a girl from Brazil?
So she's a
Girl
model.
or a boy, I don't know. Okay.
No, no. She's a model from Brazil. She came to South Africa in Cape Town for a visit, and through her stay, she visited Johannesburg.
Mm.
Then my friend met her in Johannesburg at one of the pubs. And from there on, they started talking and they started dating. He visited Brazil, and they tend to. So she tends to be in South Africa quite a lot. So that's how they got to date. Yeah.
Wow, cool. But both speak Portuguese or English?
She speaks Portuguese. We have a lot of people in South Africa who speak Portuguese, but I can't speak Portuguese at all. But
Oh,
I come across a lot of people who do.
it that true? The Angolanos,
Yes,
Mozambique, you speak Portuguese?
Mozambican,
Mozambique speak
correct.
Portuguese? It the
So
true?
yeah, it's true. We do have people from Mozambique and South Africa who speak Portuguese.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a friend from Angola who speaks Portuguese. So yeah, I'm trying to think what's one of the words that they use for
Mm,
Portuguese that I can say to you.
okay.
What's the greeting again? How do you say hello?
Oi,
No. Or maybe let me say when you say good morning. How do you say good morning?
bom dia.
Bom dia. Okay, I've heard bomb. I've heard bomb before, but yeah, but I do hear quite a lot of people speak Portuguese here in South Africa.
Cool, cool, that is cool. I have one question for you.
Sure,
There are a lot of the white people in South Africa.
there are quite a lot.
Oh, I don't know. You might have some imagination about the people from Africa, like black people, yeah, something like that.
No, no, we do have white people. Back in the 1800s, Africa was colonized by white people. So people came from Europe. They
Mm-hmm.
sailed by ship on the Indian and Atlantic Ocean. Actually, the Atlantic Ocean, and they colonized the Western countries first. Then they also came to the South and colonized South Africa. So in Africa, generally, you will find white people because they colonized our continent back in the 1800s because of its resources. That now it has became that most of them ended up owning businesses and staying in Africa. So we do have a lot of white people, but
Mm,
they're a minority compared to us being a majority.
mm. So it's the true have some conflicts between black people and the white people in South Africa, and I would like you say to me why.
It's because of racism. I think you know what racism is, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's because of racism. There's different preferences with people and
Mm,
certain things. Some people want to segmentize themselves into certain areas only for white people. and we believe in equality. So having equality, that tends to create a lot of clash because they want things for themselves. And also in our part where we say we also like
Okay,
it's more
okay,
saying
wait.
we found it.
You are
Yeah.
saying to me that white people have something like privilege or something like their
Yeah,
special
they
things?
have. Yeah.
Really?
They do because bear in mind they came and colonized and took from black people to their own ownership. Black people have been fighting white people to get their things back, especially land, but now white people are of privilege through to what they took from others. So we're trying to reclaim back. So now that's why it would seem that they are more white people are more privileged because they still in ownership of what was taken from other people. So that's why we also clashing. Yes.
I'm thinking about it.
How old?
But
How old are you?
I am 24.
24. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it is correct to have a resolution about it with conflicts. Do you understand me?
I understand you.
I don't know if it is a correct solution for it. Have something like conflict, something like, oh, I don't like you because you are white. I don't like you because you are black. Mm, ah,
Look at it this way, right? Look at it this way. Look at it this way. Um, in your country, what is the biggest thing that you guys are fighting for?
there are a lot of other things.
Exactly, right? So with us, one of them is racism. So white people want to classify themselves under ownership of everything, and they don't want black people to have that privilege. So black people are fighting for
Right now
equality.
I get it. Okay.
Yes. So that's why there's conflict. But we get along. There are some white people who understand the situation and who are allowing to share. But there are some white people who don't want to share.
Okay. Do you think do you think everyone, every white people thingy like you are saying for me?
No. They don't. Not every white person thinks like that, right? It depends on how you are raised, how you are being raised by your parents. So your parents, some of the parents are from the apartheid era. Do you know apartheid?
Yeah,
It
something
was
like
when it was when yeah, it was when white people were fighting black people in South Africa, right? Equality. Now, some old parents raised their children to actually perceive and look at black people differently. That's why they haven't changed. But not all of them think like that. Some have evolved to think better, to share. But not all of them are like that. There are still some white people who are very racist and who don't like us. Remember the whole Black Lives Matter movement in USA? We are facing the same struggle. You see like how you and I are speaking on this call, right?
oh, repeat,
How many
sorry.
I'm saying you see how you and I are speaking on this call, right?
Yeah.
How many black people skipped you?
I don't know. Some men's look at me and oh, I feel shy.
Okay. And then how many white people skipped you?
Mm. Why are you asking this kind of the question? I
No, no. A
don't know.
lot. There could be a lot. But what I'm trying to say to you is that you start to see that people have preferences. Like
Yeah.
some white people prefer talking to white people. Some black people prefer speaking to black people. It only depends on how you've been taught You
Mm.
don't believe you don't believe in color, but you believe in human. So you
Yes,
see human the
yes.
same.
It is because right now I'm talking with you.
Exactly, irrespective of the language that we speak. Look at us now. We speaking English, a common language, but you speak Portuguese. I speak Sotho in my country. You see,
Yeah.
so you see the differences where it depends on how you are being raised.